Mitch McConnell broke again. You know what time it is, first airs. Roll the clip.
Stella, I want to ask, do you support ICE taking working people off the streets and kidnapping them?
Mitch McConnell should be in charge of shit. I wouldn't even trust him to hand out the pudding at old folks' home. I tried to look up what he does. And Wikipedia said that he's like the Senate Republican leader. Which to me sounds like a fake job. Just something you give somebody that just keeps hanging around for too long. Like when this guy talks, he buffers. I work in tech. I know what a buffer looks like when I see one. Mitch McConnell has been buffering since 1994. It's to a point where bro will freeze mid-sentence. My phone does the same thing when it loses Wi-Fi. Like, how's this dude running on 480p resolution and he's trying to run Congress in 4K? Like, I'm not ageist, I love my elders. But when your political career started before color TV, it's time to log off. I think this guy was at the Mr. Rogers hearing. Mitch McConnell's so old that his first vote was probably whether or not fire was ethical. Look, my parents are of the same generation. They say boomers, but since my parents are black, I call them civil rights parents. And they're very wise. But sometimes their advice is a little antiquated, given where we are now. Like, my mother thinks the solution to all my money problems is just to get a job at the post office. Get a job at the post office. I almost got a job at the post office in 2014. Actually, I did get a job at the post office in 2014. I didn't show up. I would be in a different place if I did back then. But now, robots are doing all the jobs. So now I have to do this on Instagram. But you know what? My parents are retired. They don't have to work. They are retired. They are at home looking at each other in the face. And that's what Mitch McConnell needs to do. He needs to retire. Go hunt a Cracker Barrel. Go play shuffleboard with your buddies, the Founding Fathers. Every time he speaks, I feel like I'm watching a live stream on dial-up internet. When was the last time he spoke? Mitch, if you can hear this, which I doubt, hit restart. Not on the country, but on yourself. We need term limits before Mitch McConnell takes all of Congress back to MS-DOS. I mean, he's not even Windows XP. He's like Windows 1.0. So does that make Jasmine Crockett Windows 11? Sleek, up to date, but holds some strenuous requirements? Or is she more like a Mac OS? Majority Taylor Greene is like Linux. Difficult, unnecessary, not compatible with anything. She really doesn't need to be there. So what do you think? How old is too old to run the country? Comment below, and of course, if you haven't already, like, share, and follow.